Ruler of Dubai praises UAE diplomacy's performance. Indians in the UAE mark their nation's 65th Independence Day. And drug tunnel on US-Mexico border uncovered. This is 7 National News. In our top story, the Vice President and Prime Minister and ruler of Dubai, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, has expressed satisfaction at the performance of the UAE Ministry of Foreign Affairs and ambassadors to other countries and international organisations. Sheikh Mohammed made his remarks as he received UAE ambassadors at Zabil Palace. He praised the performance of the ambassadors, pointing to the monthly reports he receives regarding the achievements of the diplomatic corps in enhancing the UAE's bilateral relations and cooperation with brotherly and friendly countries. He urged UAE nationals to be their country's ambassadors when they are abroad and to represent their country with their commitment to its authentic values and culture. At a ceremony this coming weekend, patrons of the 15th session of the Holy Quran competition will award young men below the age of 21 for their memorization and read of the Holy Quran. An international jury of scholars has been keenly grading participants who have come from various parts of the world to present their memorization skills here in Dubai. The Dubai International Holy Quran Award organisation was founded by His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Rashid Al Maktoum, the ruler of Dubai, for youngsters to participate in Quran competitions. Talking to Chancellor Ibrahim Bou Melha, he said that such activities will encourage young Muslims to follow Islamic teachings and thereby enable the youth to realise their duties towards their faith. He further stated that as compared to previous years, this year's session was marked by an exceptionally high standard of memorization skills.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Wassalatu wassalamu ala Sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi wa sallam ajma'in.
Since the award had completed 15 years old, we are glad to announce that Dubai International Holy Quran Award being awarded as the best international Holy Quran contest from Saudi Arabia. And we do find this award as a high motive for us for a future development and encouragement from our side to introduce new programs and activities in serving the Holy Quran, whether on the national level or the international level. Going back to our competitors' level for this cycle, what I have noticed from my point of view that the memorization level is very high compared to the previous cycles, and we hope that the recitation beauty to be a little bit higher compared to the previous cycles.
The Indian community in Dubai and Abu Dhabi joined in a flag-hoisting ceremony this morning at the premises of the Consulate and Embassy to mark their 65th Independence Day. Here in Dubai, India's Consul General Sanjay Verma reminded Indian citizens in the country about various aspects of India's success stories. He stressed upon India's economic growth rate and strong ties between India and the UAE. Referring to the address made by Pratibha Patil, India's president, Verma reminded those present that unity is a key factor towards the nation's overall development. It was further stated that eradication of poverty is a must for India's progress. Dubai's Supreme Council of Energy has announced that it will not increase power and water prices in the coming years. According to a statement issued by Najib Al-Zafrani, the Secretary-General and CEO of Dubai's SCE, the Council is the only authority responsible for determining tariffs, which will not be changed without a comprehensive study. He added that energy in Dubai is cheaper than that of the US and Europe, but he could not guarantee that prices would not rise in the long term, according to a local paper. At the beginning of the year, utility rates were pushed up by around 15%. For the first time, the box appeal is now in 4 countries across the region. According to the organisers, the humble beginnings of the gift-giving that originally intended to give back to labourers in Dubai is now inspiring others. After a successful series in Dubai for 3 years, the initiative has taken on a new look and officially starts today. According to organisers, in the spirit of Ramadan, the public's generosity is already evident from the first day.
In the past 3 years, Dubai residents have been participating in the Shoebox Appeal to benefit those who are less fortunate. Following its successful run, the initiative is now also in 3 other countries for the first time in an effort to widen its reach and benefit more people.
This year has been really, it's a big challenge. We say, let's go out of the boundaries of UAE to our neighbor countries, Oman, Bahrain, Egypt, which have been also on board for the first time this year. And so far we hear there is a very, very good success, very good response also in those countries. So that's the reason for the expansion, and our targets have increased as we would like to reach 10,000 boxes also after 1 month of collection by the middle of September. We know more and more the appeal goes for companies, schools. Last year a school came and asked us to take 300 boxes in one go. The young generation are very, very excited by this activity, and then schools and corporates really want to take hundreds of boxes at the same time.
The boxes, now designed with a bold and vibrant logo, tells the story of the campaign while appealing to residents to do their share. According to organizers and their partners, the new look is critical in sending the message across, especially to the younger segment of the society.
When we were doing it, we had to think of something that was maybe a little bit more modern, a little bit more funky, something that was going to appeal to the younger generation, and something that was just going to take it to that next level. So that's how we came up with it, really, and colour and vibrancy was a massive important part of that.
Even before the official launch of the campaign, many residents and companies have already been picking up boxes from Radisson Blu and Park in hotels. The boxes must contain each of the 13 essential items listed, including t-shirt, cap, disposable razor, shaving cream, toothbrush, toothpaste, antibacterial soap, and shampoo, among many others. Once it's completely filled, each box is estimated to be worth between 100 to 150 dirhams.
We are 5 persons in our company, and just one by one give him and just put something and just bring here.
Before noontime, the number of boxes collected from Radisson Blu in Media City alone is already at 180 on the first day. It is hoped that in the spirit of Ramadan and appreciation of these hard-working men, everyone would respond to the appeal, collect and fill up a box until September 15. Khadija Sali, 7 National News.
And looking to news abroad now, authorities in Mexico have sprung 10 unsuspecting labourers, putting the finishing touches on a drug smuggling tunnel with its own electrical and ventilation systems that crossed under the US-Mexico border. Drug traffickers in Mexico have become increasingly brazen in their attempts to smuggle drugs north as both countries step up border security. Following a dramatic surveillance operation, Mexican soldiers uncovered the drug tunnel inside a Tijuana house that links the Latin American country to California. It is believed Mexican cartels have bored scores of tunnels under the US-Mexico border in recent years to counter ramped-up security at ports of entry and the rugged spaces in between. Nearly all of them link cities on either side of Mexico's border with California and Arizona and are well concealed inside humble houses in typical suburban areas. And 6 people, including 3 children, were stabbed to death on the Channel Island of Jersey on Sunday. A 30-year-old man was in police custody at Jersey Hospital on the island, 160 kilometres off the southern coast of England, recovering from surgery, according to police. Police were called to a disturbance at the Flat in St Helier, the capital of the offshore financial centre, at about 3 p.m. The victims were 2 women, 1 man and 3 young children believed to be Jersey residents, but whose identities have not yet been disclosed. Inquiries were continuing to establish a motive, but it is understood no one else was being sought over the attacks, which has shocked the close-knit community.
Women, and in particular young children, you know, you'd be inhuman not to be shaking yourself. So, yeah, it has shaken the force, but as I've already indicated, the officers that initially responded were incredibly professional, together with other members of the emergency services and in particular ambulance crews who were dealing with multiple victims.
And up next we have the day's business news, so stay with us.